Hello, hello. What's in the fridge today? This is my dinner. Oh. Okay, if that beamer behind me reverses straight into me, then we've got 4K proof. So, yeah, watch out, BMW. But anyway, today, back day. It's 20 past 11. I just finished work, so it is going to be a very, not very late one, because we've been in here later than this before, but a relatively late lift. But yeah, back day. What have we got planned? Pull-ups, that's for sure. That's how I've been starting all of my back days recently, and bro, I've been loving it. Any sort of calisthenics work, always a fan of. Even though the more you bulk, the more difficult it gets. Still like to get some body weight work in. So definitely kicking things off with those. Probably only a couple sets. I'll decide when I'm in there, but definitely some sort of rows, pull downs, some trap work. That's pretty much it. Quick thing I want to address. One person left a comment on my video the other day saying, do more compound lifting. So, in particular, he mentioned benching, deadlifting, and squatting. Benching, if you've seen my last few videos, you'll know I've added those into my chest day routines. So, there's one ticked off. Deadlifts. I've never been a fan of deadlifts, probably because when you start, your form is terrible and you don't actually feel anything apart from your spine lifting everything. So deadlifts is an interesting one. Not going to do them today, but I may be tempted to do some research and start implementing some deadlifts into my back days. And lastly, squats. Squats, I've also talked about this before. I love squats. However, reason I'm not doing them recently is because I've always struggled with knee pain. And what I found every time I cut squats out, oh, he's getting awfully close there, isn't he? But no, he's not hit me. But yeah, every time I cut them out, my knees don't really hurt, and I can still get good leg days in without squatting. And I can do I know they're not direct substitutes, but leg press. Yeah, it's not great, but anyway, that's leg day talk. But yeah, deadlifts maybe soon. For Jesus Christ, trying to blind me there, mate. Speaking of blinding, I'm getting new light bulbs for this car so I can proper flash people. I've been one of those people, right, that's refused to get those light bulbs that are so blinding for so long, right? Because I'm like, this is just a bit ridiculous. But now that I've been driving for so long in London, you realise there's so many idiots on these roads that sometimes, they deserve to get flashed just so that they really know, don't do that again. Because otherwise they just keep doing it. See, look, as soon right on cue, someone beeped someone. I don't know what for, but you get my point. Anyway, let me stop waffling. Let's get in the gym. Pre-workout taken. I'm feeling good, so nothing else to say. Let's start off with some pull-ups. Okay, short warm-up done. That being resistance band. Just doing some over, I don't know what the official name is, just over your head. And a little bit of just a few dead hands as well, but yeah, that's about as far as the warm-up goes for back, really. I don't think you need much more. But anyway, before we get into this, I want to get a few muscle-up attempts in. I've always wanted to do muscle-ups, and I feel like I've got the strength to do it, but not the technique. However, last night I came across a video, and it was basically saying, so I know you have to get the swing, but then as you're coming back, think about tucking your knees into your chest. I feel like, I don't know, let's give it a go. Why not? So yeah, without further ado, here is an absolutely probably terrible muscle up attempt, but you never know. You never know. This could be my first muscle up caught on camera. That would be quite cool. So much out of the way. Right. So like the swings there. I just need to, I don't know, really focus about just getting that movement in. Although my hands are a little bit sweaty already. Move that way as well. feel like the next step is, because I feel like I'm swinging quite well, but I need to like get myself over the bar. I don't know. Let's keep trying. We'll go one more attempt. Right, maybe another day. Let's get into the actual workout. Let's get some pull-ups going. Alright, that'll do for the opening set. Probably only one more like that. All of those attempts have already got me a bit tired, so only one more set of pull-ups and then we're getting some sort of cable work. Okay, I lied. I didn't get another set of pull-ups in. I got carried away trying to get that bloody muscle up. Couldn't get it. Could not get it. Any tips? Let me know down in the comments, please. Because I can get a bloody muscle up. Maybe that'll be the next series after I've reached 100 kg bench. To be fair, I do want to get into more calisthenics work, but I feel like it's a bit of a clash with bulking up, because obviously with calisthenics you want to be relatively lean when you're doing that. You don't want excess fat holding you back. So yeah, maybe down the line we'll do a little calisthenics series, but yeah, for now bulk continues, and as a result no muscle up yet. But like a bit more practice, if I just do a few of those attempts on every back day, then who knows. But anyway, lat pull down time. If you've seen the last few back days, this has been my go-to. Love the T-bar at the moment. Just feel it a lot more in my lats than in any other handle. So that's the reason I'm gone quite heavy for this first set, 66. And the plan is rest pause sets, which I've advocated for. I've talked about a lot already on this channel, so I'm not going to delve too deep into that. But yeah, rest pause sets can go 3 sets, kick things off, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first set. Quick rest. I'm just going to put the mic down so you can't hear me breathe that loud. Right. If you are wondering, or if you fell asleep and then opened your eyes, you woke up and all you saw were the last few reps, and you thought to yourself, what on bloody earth is that form? Well, those last reps, I've done some research into it, and I saw Jeff Nippard talk about it, and some Silic actually, basically saying that even when you've reached failure, you can't get another full range rep in for any lat pull down. Even just bringing the bar down somewhat, activating your lats anyway, so they are ultimately better than if you were to just stop the rep completely. So yeah, like to add a few of those in. It's another intensifier, so to call it. So yeah, I'm going to do 2 more sets and then probably move on to some rows. Time to row some motherfucking bolts, aka time for some rows. Using the T-bar again. I know 3 back days in a row I've used it. I should probably switch it up, but can't lie, my lats recently, the pumps I've been getting using this. I know this doesn't focus particularly only on lats, but I don't know. It's just doing the job for me. Obviously it works mid back, all the other muscles and whatnot, but yeah, it's probably just my favorite rowing handle, and subsequently just happens to be the same handle that I use for lat pull downs. But look, I'll be switching it up. Probably next back day I'll switch it up, but just one more for now. Use the same one. Like with the lat pull downs, 3 sets. Rest pulls, yeah, rest pull sets in there as well. Ooh, let me get my straps right. Quick thing. I said in the last back day video I was going to get straps. These aren't proper back day straps. These are just wrist ones. They still do something there. But yeah, I believe there is, well, Black Friday's around the corner, isn't it? So I'm just gonna wait until then, until there's probably a Gymshark sale, to be honest, and then get some from there. Just because I don't know, I just want Gymshark ones. But anyway, 3 sets. That's probably going to be a little bit too light. Let's go to 66, and I tried a one heavier weight, that being 73, I think, for the lat pull downs. Yeah, that humbled me right down. I still managed to get, I believe, like 7 reps in with relatively good form, but yeah, I'm not quite there yet. But here and there, it's good to test the waters, see what you can do. But yeah, let's stop talking and let's get into this first set of rows. I forgot to move the mic, and it's so annoying. Yeah. Far from done. Just that grip was getting a bit slippery, and this mic's getting in my bloody neck. Alright, good start. That was a bit of a strange set because I didn't reach failure, or even not relatively close. I was still a couple reps off, but I didn't reach failure. My first rest pause. It's just this plus my hands are slipping off a little bit, so I was like, let's just almost split that set into 2 halves. But regardless, back's ready, feeling good. 2 more like that, and then move on to probably traps. So see you for some trap work. Okay, let's get those traps working. My preferred method: kettlebell, shrugs, and doing these seated. I feel like I just get a little bit more control over purely activating your traps rather than if you were to stand up. I feel like your legs get activated a bit more, just keep your balance and stuff. So seated is the way for me. It's really annoying. Someone left a comment in my last YouTube video saying something to do with these about form, and I can't find it. I was trying to look for it now. That combined with, I mean, yeah, this gym's literally in a basement, so the signal in here is awful. Couldn't find it. On my next rest, I may try to look for it again, but regardless, 4 sets rather than 3 for these. Really get those traps activated, and maybe I'll throw in a couple rest pause sets in as well. I'll see, but if not, 4 straight sets. High volume for these, because yeah, relatively low volume for the rows and the pull downs. So a few more reps for this. So a bit lighter weight, just so I can focus on really getting that squeeze at the top of the movement. So that's the plan. And yeah, let's get to it. And you know what? Putting my mic down here, because every time I edit my videos, I realize how loud my breathing. And for some reason, this mic picks up breathing louder than anything else. So I'm gonna put it on the ground, I think, for now, and at least I'll edit today's video, see what it's like. But yeah, you get the point. All right, that was a good set, and yeah, similar to anything else, really. I like to get those little half reps in, so when I know I can't really squeeze and hold the movement at the top, just get that movement going. That final effort, it counts. So 3 more sets like that, and then what next? To be honest, probably just some pullovers, and that will be back day complete. Okay, I found the comment. I think if I don't add it in now, I'll add it in, or it would have already been added in. But basically, all it was saying was for the what are they bloody called? The exercise I just done there, the shrugs, the kettlebell shrugs. I think it wasn't more of a comment; it was more of a question, and they were saying, "Well, if you just keep your elbows completely straight, because in theory, hold on, if I do this, if I show you without any weight, in theory, if you don't bend your elbows at all, you are exclusively working your traps." I gave it a go. Simply put, I don't think it's for me. It does work, but I feel like there is a benefit of having a slight bend. You can just get a slight better range of motion, and I feel like you can get your shoulders a bit further up, so there is more range of motion for your traps, so you can squeeze a little bit better at the top of the movement. But look, if that way works for you, that way works for you. Yeah, I'm always down to try new things, so let me know in the comments for literally anything. But yeah, to finish off this back day, my favourite way to finish things off, the lats pullovers. How many sets? Probably only 2, seeing as we've already got quite a volume done for this back day, and potentially 3. And if not, it will be 2 with a drop set. But yeah, we'll see. Let's get this first set done, and then we'll decide what to do after that. good first set. And like always, get those half reps in. Yeah, 2 more sets, I think, just to completely finish off the lats. So 2 more sets, we'll get a pump check, I think, and then we can get out of here. I mean, I've got cardio and core work to do, but for you guys, you can get to the bloody car. Right, real quick, because the time is, you can see that clock up there. Can you? No, because I'm zoomed in. It is 20 to 1. Jesus Christ, I need to get out of here. But yeah, quick pump check. Then some cardio, which today cardio is going to be some reverse incline walks. Yeah, they're good for knee health, so that's the reason. But yeah, let's get this pump check. Right, back day complete. Let's get back to the car. Okay, it is cold. Hence why my hood's up, because things I don't take my coat into the gym. Because the thing with me, I love to just carry around my gym bag, and putting my coat in there just takes up too much space, so I just leave it in the car. And I can't be bothered ever to put my tracksuits on when I leave the gym. So I'm literally leaving with shorts on and a jumper. And yeah, let me tell you, I mean, it says it's 10 degrees, but I promise you it does not feel like 10 degrees out here. I mean, that's my car saying that anyway. My car is probably lying. It is freezing, but nevertheless, very successful lift. Is the mic working? Let me just move it up a little bit, because I've just realised it's literally on the seatbelt. That should be better. Yeah, very good lift nevertheless. My back is feeling defeated, and yeah, my lats are slowly growing. See, back day is a funny one. I feel like when you first start going to the gym, you don't really care about back days that much, unless that's just me. But I feel like that's quite a universal thing. Because I mean, yeah, when you first start, all you really think about is what? Chest, arms. That's pretty much it. Back. It would be nice for you to indicate, and yeah, you keep crossing on the red light and you'll get bloody hit. Yeah, back, yeah, it's like when you start, you just don't really think about it. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, back. That could just be me, but I don't know, I feel like, thank you. Yeah, I feel like it just gets neglected a bit in the beginning, but once you start getting into the gym routine, back slowly becomes more and more favorable for me anyway. I really enjoy back days, so yeah, successful lift. And then the real turning point, I feel like, when you start to properly enjoy back day even more, is when you learn how to get a lat spread in. My lat spreads aren't great, but at least I've somewhat learnt the technique, and so I don't know, it feels like, what are you doing? Are you going or are you staying? It's like that song from Stranger Things. Should I say or should I go? I'm not missing that red light because of you, mate. I mean that green light. But yeah, once you start to get that little bit of a lat spread in, it's like something more to look forward to with the pumps. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah. What's my plan now? Plan is to go home, get food, like always, get protein, get those calories in, and do the same tomorrow. Tomorrow is meant to be my arm day already. Damn, this is honestly crazy how quick these days go by. You don't even notice it. It seems like I've done arms literally yesterday, but yeah, it's meant to be arm day tomorrow. However, I've got a slight conundrum. This being, let me move this up a little bit more again. This being that I've got a football on Friday, and that's when it's meant to be my leg day. So, question is, do I get a leg day in tomorrow instead and just sort of switch the order, because I know after football, my legs are going to be feeling sore, and yeah, the last thing I'd want to do after that is hit a bloody leg day. And yeah, considering last leg day we didn't do any pressing movement because of my hamstring, I really want it to be a heavy one. So I am tempted to get a leg day in tomorrow and switch the order around. I'll see what I'm thinking. But yeah, is there anything else to address? The bulk's getting there. Yeah, I've got that. If any of you watched yesterday's video, try that meal that I told you. 1,300 calories, like 90 grams of protein or something, and it tastes good, and the meal's not even big. Like, I could honestly eat that every day comfortably. So yeah, unfortunately I'm out of chicken thighs, so I can't recreate that, but I need to get some more for sure. And yeah, get those, because chicken thighs, I believe they are the most calorie dense part of the chicken. So, and they just taste really good. So that is why I like the chicken thighs. Although, chicken breasts and wings, drumsticks, the rest of it, that's all fine as well. But yeah, that's my little chicken talk there. Yeah, that's going to be my plan. I don't think there is much else to say. Apart from maybe I'll do some deadlift research and start getting into it. The only thing is, Sam Sulek talks about this actually, and he's like, I can't remember the exact way he phrases it, so I'm probably going to butcher it, but something to do with the energy that you expend, if expend's a word, so the energy expenditure ratio to gains, something like that, with a deadlift is not great. Because if you think about it, with a deadlift, you are activating your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, pretty much every muscle, to be honest. I mean, you have to pick up the bar, so you're activating your triceps, and yeah, all of that for back gains when you could do other movements that are more, focused on isolation movements. I don't get it. Compound movements for sure, you want to have those in, but are deadlifts really necessary? I don't know. Maybe I need to do them, and then for a couple of back days, and then I'll change my mind, seeing depending on how they make me feel. But yeah, I don't know. Deadlifts is a funny one. I've never really been a big fan, but who knows? Yeah, I feel like that's all I've got to say. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Chasing 400 subs now. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed so far. Like always, I appreciate that a lot. And in that case, I guess I'll see you for either a dirty leg day or a dirty arm day. We'll see. One or the other. But whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be a good lift.